Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart. Scott, also known as the little guy, the guy on the left, the silent one, has long-lasting COVID symptoms and still cannot fully taste or smell. Hashtag trust Bart.
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart.
Glenallachie 10, Cask Strength,
Woo!
Batch 5.
Batch 5, another Glenallachie 10.
We had Batch 1, now we got Batch 5.
Walker. We're going to test it Glenallachie style.
Cask Strength Sherry style.
It was good last time. All right, so I said it's good last time. This was my favorite out of all the Glenallachies we had.
10 and the 12.
Yeah, but I like the 10 the most.
Which we do have a newer bottle. Okay, so we had Batch 1. Oh, the first time Glenallachie showed up in our area, we bought it, which was just last year, and it was Batch 1 of the 10 Cask Strength and an earlier release of the 12 and the 15 that we bought.
And this is Batch 5.
Yeah, we went from Batch 1 in our area to Batch 5. Everybody says that the newer batches, Batch 5 included, are better. They're getting more and more sherry.
More and more Billy Walker influence.
Right. Billy Walker has been there longer.
Smells good.
There's more and more sherry influence coming through. What we may do is pull up the Batch 1 and compare it to this once we're done looking at this.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Now, I was just going to say real quick, it does say, so it will say Batch 5 on the box, and then also the ABVs are also different. Batch 5 is 55.9% ABV.
Do you remember what one was? We'll look at it later.
Yeah, we'll look at it later.
Wow. The nose. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I get berries. You got to watch out that I went in and I burned the nose hairs a little bit. I like it.
I am still
berries
hindered.
And oak.
I'm still hindered a little bit on the nose, but from COVID, disclaimer, but I do get a blast of dark sherry on this.
Berries, oak, and nougat.
I get almost like a burnt almond or a burnt hazelnut as well. Some of those darker sherry notes. But yeah, the berries, sweeter, red.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, sweet treacle. Sweet. I keep wanting to say Saturn, but I know that's
Sauterne,
but that's like a wine thing. But it's like sweet.
Ooh, yeah.
Honey. Honey and cloves. And it's very, the velvety mouthfeel comes in. This does not feel like a 10-year-old.
This, I'm gonna guess this is a marriage of PX and Oloroso cask as well, because I get some dark notes and I get some of the lighter notes as well. I get raspberries, and I get but plum and raisin, and I get almond,
fig,
dates. I get those along with the lighter sherry notes as well, which would tend me to believe both PX and Oloroso.
I tried to pour myself less, and I can't. I've almost gone through it already. Look at this. It's almost literally, I was like, this is unbelievably good. Man, I mean, this is just stand up and take notice good.
Well, so I will tell you, when we did Batch 1, I was a little disappointed because how much we had heard about Glenallachie and the sherry influence and stuff. Batch 1 really felt like a 9.5-year bourbon cask with a 6-month, sherry maturation.
I remember liking it the most, but I can't remember all that.
Yeah, it was still good, but it just really felt more like a double casking type. This feels exclusive sherry. And I don't know if it is or not. There could be some ex-bourbon casks in here as well.
That's why
it feels
direct compare in a bit.
Yeah. It feels more like exclusive Oloroso and PX maturation going on here.
The nose is good, but the palate is heart-stoppingly good. I mean, it doesn't show all these berries on the nose, although I get little hints of it. Like the Oloroso explosion. Now you explained it.
Ooh.
What? What'd you get?
just go.
Now you're explaining the PX to you gives it a. How do you
Okay.
explain your differences between Oloroso? You're better on the sherry than me.
I'll get lighter, sweeter notes with PX than I do with Oloroso. Sometimes, outside of like that Tomatin PX, which I really get that dark toffee, burnt caramel type notes. Usually with Oloroso, I'm going to get the raisins, I'm going to get the dates, the plums.
I feel like that's what I'm getting more of here.
Sometimes with the PX, a little bit lighter on the red fruits, down to not necessarily like a port with the raspberries and the strawberries and the blueberries, but trending that way.
I think on the finish, maybe that's where I get those lighter fruit flavors.
Yeah, very nice. This is what I expected with batch 1, Glenallachie, 10-year cask strength.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very
Indeed.
dark.
And
look at that. If memory serves, this is a lot darker than the other 10-year-old batch 1. But we'll pull it up here in a second. Yeah, we're going to find out. This is delicious.
Yeah. Definitely meets and exceeds expectations both. So
I'm scoring 92. This is delicious.
That's actually where I was going.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, 92.
Wow. For a 10-year, I know it's cask strength, but this is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Man, what's our price on this?
This is $90 range. $85 to $90 on the shelf.
It's worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish it was less for 10, but that cask strength flavors here are power.
Well, and I think that could be our market. Some markets might be looking 75 to 80.
That'd be a sweet spot there.
Yeah, definitely.
Just one little drop. You want a little drop of water?
You gave me one, but go ahead and give me another. I'll bring it down another one.
I don't think I gave you any water.
I think so.
No.
No?
I haven't touched it.
I think you did.
Nope. That was another one. Was a whole nother show.
It could have been.
Yeah.
I've been sipping here and
this
neat.
Neat. Neat is unbelievable here. I can tell you it is delectable and delicious neat. And I added just a touch of water.
So a while back, we had a Glenrothes single cask. Well, this one was for Kansas. Kansas picked out this single cask of Glenrothes. Really, this is a 12 or a 13-year-old, if memory serves. It's on here. Pretty close to that. Very reminiscent. When I first
you were snatching all
this,
those up after you had it.
That's my last bottle.
Ooh, gosh almighty. This is good.
But this was really reminiscent of it, and that was an exclusive Oloroso, and that's why I'm saying this one here, Oloroso, maybe some PX in it as well, exclusive. This has not been aged in ex-bourbon for a long amount of time, and then just a short time in sherry. So let's go ahead. I have looked at these side by, not just visually looked at these side by side. I have not tasted them side by side.
Man. Cleanse the palate. Lighter. That's what I remember.
You see that? You can see that on the camera.
You can definitely see that on the camera.
That's the difference from batch 1 to batch 5.
Yes, look at that.
When people tell you the newer batches are better or more sherry, maybe not better, depending on your palate, what you like.
Good point.
When you hear that the newer batches of Glenallachie are more sherry influenced, yes.
I'm pouring more of that. Look at that.
Let's do...
It's a good thing this one's coming home with me.
Yeah, it could. We're also, we talked about if there's something that's really good, we buy 2.
Wow.
Oops, that was quite a bit. You probably don't want that much.
Hasn't touched my lips yet. Wow. Yeah, because I keep going back to this bad boy. So we were testing the range. We're going to do a family shootout of all these in the future. But the 10-year-old, out of all the other aged bottles, kept jumping to the 4.
Now, we did pick up, like I said, the 12-year, a newer batch of the 12-year-old as well. We'll probably come in and look at the earlier release of the 12 under Billy Walker compared to a newer one.
This is something.
And see what happens.
This is something else.
Yeah, I don't think we even have to tell them which one is which.
No,
I
you
think
don't.
people
Look
can
at
tell.
it. Yeah.
Which one was batch 1 and which one is batch 5.
So the nose here is more lemongrass. on batch 1. Cream. Boy, it still smells good. I get that nice malted barley nose in there with a cream custard.
So my nose is hindered. I don't get.
Man.
I'm not getting anything on the first release. I mean, I can tell it's whiskey in there.
Yeah, I get the
Malty.
Oloroso over here more. Way
Oh
more.
yeah, the sherry influence
the
on
berries.
batch 5
Yeah,
punches out at you.
As much as you can see is the difference in the smell.
Yeah. 5-1. Batch 1's still very nice, but so much more ex-bourbon cask influence.
Yeah,
here.
vanilla's popping through, cream,
citrus,
sugar,
light citrus.
Yeah, lemon. I get lemon through it.
Feels only slightly sherry influenced. This feels like it's 9.5 years in ex-bourbon and 6 months in a sherry cask.
It's so good.
Batch 5 feels completely, exclusively sherry matured.
Yeah, natural color, non-chill filtered. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just look at it.
Batch 1.
Yeah, and batch 1 is great. Batch 1 is great.
Yeah.
I could sip on batch 1. Wow. Batch 1 is wonderful.
Yeah, just a lot less sherry influence on batch 1.
A lot less, but stunning. Still my favorite before today because
ooh-wee.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. Both good, both excellent, but this
is a new standard here.
Yeah, the sherry influence on batch 5 is so much more than it is on batch 1.
And again, thank you for proclaiming non-chill filtered and no color added. Because there would be folks saying, well, they just threw a little coloring in there. Nope. And you can see it.
Good point.
Yeah. Love it.
I'm just looking on the camera and you can see the wood stave through batch 1.
Yeah.
You cannot see it.
Yeah, look at this.
Batch 5.
Look at that. Can't see nothing.
Can you see this?
Can't see. Oh my goodness. That's dirty.
Nope. Can't see it. All right.
That's something.
We got a Patreon shout out to do. If you are, so moral of the story, if you like sherry bombs, if you like sherry influenced whiskeys, the newer batches of Glenallachie are to die for.
Yeah. These are going to be hard to find. So if you find it, grab them.
Oh, I remember. I didn't have to look this one up. Came in a $1 supporter.
That's right. So we don't shout it.
Yeah, you
although
thought
this would have been
what
fun
are you
to shout.
At? That's not funny.
It would have been fun.
Why are you laughing at his name?
Dump truck.
Dump truck.
Dump truck. Way to
Don't
go,
laugh
Dump.
at him.
He wanted it. He called himself Dump Truck. We don't know who it is. Dump Truck. I like it.
Thank you, Dump Truck, for the Patreon support. Now
I'm calling him Dump.
So he's giving $1 per show because he likes
per show.
He likes us. He likes the show.
We like the Dump.
That helps support. That helps. These whiskeys right here have been bought with Patreon funds. All of our whiskey purchases are coming from Patreon funds, so that helps keep the lights on.
When we do get one from somebody, we let you know. But usually we're using the Patreon funds to buy them. Wow. Wow.
Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can buy shirts, hats, glasses, coins, dropper sets, all kinds of stuff on there. There's probably something I don't even know about. I'll go buy another one.
I know. Scotch It. Whew. Glenallachie it. You Scotch gods.
Batch 5. Cilantro.
Dummies.